Support for this show comes from Wake Forest Baptist Health, the exclusive healthcare sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. Wake Forest Baptist Health, dedicated to helping patients live healthy and active lives by providing the full spectrum of heart and vascular services. More at wakehealth.edu.
Hi, I'm Martha Bassett, and tonight we're airing our program from September 17th, which featured Sonny Miles and John Howie Jr. as part of our 2020 streaming series. Joining me in the band was Russell Kelly on guitar, Rex McGee on banjo and fiddle, and Pat Lawrence, our announcer, was on bass. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. Tonight we welcome soul artist Sonny Miles and the spectacular country singer-songwriter John Howie Jr. But let's get started with Martha and the band singing Fisher of Men.
He tied a feather to the hook for to get you to look. By the time you know what took you, you already took. He's got a line in the water. He's a fisher of men. And he put the thorns on the rose for to get you to bleed. By the time you know what stuck you, pain's in deep. He's got a line in the water. He's a fisher of men. He's got a lot on the line. He's a fisher of men. He's a fisher of men. He's wise as a prize fighter. He's like a soul martyr, mining souls on down the great divide. Oh, the fisher of men. Fisher of men. He's got a lot on the line. He put his name in my verses and his name in the hook. Before I knew what I was cooking, it was already cooked. He's got a line in the water. He's a fisher of men. And he put his name in my chorus and the dark before the dawn, so that in my time of weakness I'd remember it's his song. He's got a line in the water. He's a fisher of men. He's got a lot on the line. He's a fisher of men. He's a fisher of men. He's wise as a prize fighter. He's like a soul martyr, mining souls on down the great divide. Always a fisher of men. Fisher of men. He's got a lot on the line. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to welcome Sonny Miles to the stage. Come on out here, Sonny.
And it's about that look, they see your face, they smile. You gotta know your hook, you gotta weigh your wow to your worth. I seen what you could give, you know I seen that cloud. You know they sound sincere, I know what you about. So unsure, I had them rolling over, I'm tardy. The slice is all that I need. You see we selling all of our bodies while we go so far to appease. See the cloud commander, could you move it? Move it, on your feet. See these bodies locked in a past place. Feel the present soul and be free. I was rolling chains, now we homo reigns. It's a shame you sitting this one out. I had to roll my games on a different plane. Flying private, that's a different cloud. Love to keep it full, love to keep it full. Baby, I'm the wrong one to doubt. Had to see a whole nother route. Finance another drought. That good American slice. Soulful. Why you keep it soulful? Why you keep it soulful, baby? Why you keep it soulful? Love to keep it full, baby. What's it gonna be? Keep it soulful. Won't no cloud commanders say. Won't no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? You keep it soulful. I want no cloud commanders. I want no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? Keep it soulful. I want no cloud commanders, baby. I want no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? Keep it soulful. I want no cloud commanders. I want no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? Keep it soulful. I want no cloud commanders. I want no cloud commanders. What's it gonna be? Say, keep it soulful. I want no cloud commanders. 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 What's it gonna be, baby? Keep it soulful. Want no cloud commanders. Oh.
So tell me where you're from.
Winston-Salem?
Winston-Salem, North Carolina. All right.
Born and raised.
But tell us where you went to high school.
Yes. So I went to high school at Mount Tabor.
Mount Tabor.
But yeah, went to school at NC State.
What did you major in?
Communications, learn how to talk and stuff.
You did a good job. You learned a lot. So
Yeah. It was a good 4 years, sharpened up my skills a little bit.
So when did you start making music? Did that happen in Winston-Salem or after you went to school?
So I graduated from high school.
Did you play when you were younger?
I didn't play at all. I got a guitar when I was 10, and I was like, I'm not going to play that. And then I was playing drums a lot. And around 18, I figured, you know what? I had just started singing the year before. So at 18, I was like, I'm going to try guitar. And now we're here.
Very cool. Well, I know that your dad is very musical.
Yes, indeed.
Is that where you got it? Is your mom a musician as well?
My mom sings, but Pops, he still sings, still plays.
Uh-huh.
He always wanted to play the guitar, so this is kind of like living the dream. But he plays keys really well.
Your dad's really good, so.
That's my ace right there. Every Sunday, playing keys, I'm playing drums. So.
That's really cool. So you grew up singing and playing in church?
Not even singing, just playing.
Just playing.
He was the one who was singing, and I was like, I'm not going to sing. I didn't want to sing in the choir and stuff.
Right.
So I was always just kind of like playing the drums, just like watching everybody do what they're doing. I'll keep doing this. And then eventually, I figured I'd try it. Cool deal. So this next song, it is another original. This one is called Slow. For tomorrow may not take us down that road. Take it slow. There's a reason for my madness, don't you know? 'Cause I've learned, that this loving don't need covers. Don't judge her based off everything you've heard. 'Cause I've learned, oh, don't take a gift, don't hurt her. Don't judge me based on what you could observe. 'Cause when it comes down to it, I'm waiting for you like the breeze in the cool. It's failing June, don't you fret, my darling. It's coming around, stay with me. I'll show you how to take it slow. And I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow. And I'm only trying to see your indigo. And you told me be patient.
Be patient.
I will. Don't look down.
Don't look down.
Just be still.
Just be still.
'Cause you know. And I'm only trying to see your indigo. Ooh, take it slow, oh, but baby, I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow. Girl, you never know what tomorrow could hold. When it comes down, hey, 'cause when it comes down to, I'm waiting for you like the breeze in the cool. It's failing in June, don't you fret, my darling. It's coming around, stay with me. I'll show you how to take it slow. And I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow, babe. And I'm only trying to see your indigo. And you told me be patient.
Be patient.
And I will. Don't look down. Just be still, babe. 'Cause you know. I'm only trying to see your indigo. Let me keep it going. Hey, ooh, take it slow. I'm only trying to see your indigo. Take it slow. I'm only trying to see your indigo. Hey, and you told me be patient.
Be patient.
I will say, don't look down. Oh, be still, babe. Cause you know, I'm only trying to see your indigo. I said, be patient, and I will. Don't look down. He said, be patient, and I will. Don't look down. Last time, be patient, and I will say, don't look down. Be still, baby. 'Cause you know, I'm only trying to see your inner gold.
Thank you, Sonny. I love that song. That's my favorite, I believe. Well, this is your the bossa nova that you get every show now. This one was recorded by João Gilberto in 1959 when bossa nova was still a relatively new genre. And this was written by Antonio Carlos Jobim in response to the critics who said that bossa nova was a type of song for singers who couldn't sing. And the samba songs at the time were done in a bigger vocal style that was somewhat operatic, definitely bigger. And bossa nova is kind of whispered and done in the more natural voice, as this song says. So I'm just going to read you what the translation is of this. It's kind of beautiful. If you tell me that I'm out of tune, darling, you should know that it causes me great pain. Only privileged people have hearing like yours, and I have only the one God gave me. If you insist on labeling my performance as unmusical, even if I lied, I should argue that this is bossa nova. This is very natural. What you don't know, nor can you foresee, is that those who sing out of tune do also have a heart. I photographed you with my Rolleiflex. It exposed your great ingratitude. You just can't talk this way about my love. It is the greatest that you can find. You, with your music, forgot the essential. In the chest of those who sing out of tune, deep inside it softly beats. In the chest of those who sing out of tune, a heart is beating as well. This is Desafinado.
Se você dizer que eu desafino, amor, saiba que estou em mim provar que imensa dor. Sou privilegiados, tenho ouvido igual ao seu. Eu posso apenas o que Deus me deu. Se você insiste em classificar meu comportamento diante musical, eu mesmo mentido devo argumentar que isto é bossa nova, que isto é muito natural, porque você não sabe nem sequer presente. É que os desafinados também têm um coração. Fotografai você na minha Rolleiflex. Evalue a sua enorme ingratidão. Só não poderá falar assim do meu amor. Ele é o maior que você pode encontrar. Você com a sua música esqueceu o principal, que no peito dos desafinados, no fundo do peito bate calado, que no peito dos desafinados também bate um coração.
Russell Kelly on the guitar.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, a source of travel information for downtown Elkin, the Yadkin Valley, and beyond. Downtown Elkin features historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining. More at exploreelkin.com or on Facebook. John Howie Jr. is one of North Carolina's most established country and honky-tonk songwriters. He creates songs in the footsteps of George Jones, Roger Miller, and Merle Haggard, and he can write a song so sad you'll smile. Let's welcome John Howie Jr. to the stage.
Thanks a lot.
You spend all your time breaking up with me. You pick me up, then let me go, but your love won't set me free. And if I could climb inside your mind, then maybe I could see why you spend all your time breaking up with me. I guess that I have gone and done the thing I did before, and all at once you're ready to go walking out the door. Well, how am I supposed to cry or ever feel the shame when I don't know which of us is really to blame? You spend all your time breaking up with me. You pick me up, then let me go, but your love won't set me free. And if I could climb inside your mind, then maybe I could see why you spend all your time breaking up with me. I guess that I should lick my wounds and pay for my mistakes. It's hard to see how blind a heart can be until it breaks. I wish that you had listened to the words I tried to say, but I don't much feel like talking anyway. And you spend all your time breaking up with me. You pick me up, then let me go, but your love won't set me free. And if I could climb inside your mind, and darling, I might see why you spend all your time breaking up with me. You spend all your time breaking up. My time is taken up. You're breaking up with me.
Well, John, you've, as I was looking at your bio, I noticed you and I have been making music professionally for about the same amount of time. You started out founding a band in the Triangle, Chapel Hill area, I believe, called the $2 Pistols.
Yeah, that was in the mid-'90s. I was like Sonny before that. I was playing drums. Did that for a long time. And then around 95 started that country band, singing and playing guitar and writing songs. And
what made you do that? What got you into guitar?
You know, I'm not really sure. I mean, I was really into at that point in the early 90s. I was really into like Merle Haggard and the Everly Brothers. I liked a lot, and Ernest Tubb. And I went to my dad's house one day, and he in Wake County, and he had an old nylon string guitar just laying around. And I thought, you know, like, I've been in bands playing drums where I've written songs, but, you know, I've always had to go, hey, man, you know, you know, like that. It's a lot easier to kind of go like that.
Well, I do love a good sad song. I think many people do, which is why you have been so popular. Obviously, I love to sing the sad songs, too, and there's something that really something about knowing that everybody is in this soup together that makes you feel a little better about your own suffering,
Yeah,
maybe.
sure. Well, that's why I got into George Jones and all those
Yeah.
people when I was, when I was 21. I remember, like, my dad went with me. He was shocked that I was listening to this kind of music, and we went to, like, a used record store, and he picked out this George Jones record, and I took it back to my room, and I was like, this is, like, the most amazing music I've ever heard, because by that point I'd experienced, loss, isolation, heartbreak, all those things that, like, oh, I get it now. Now I know why you like this music so much.
There's a ghost in my room where there used to be a lover. I let our love like the others to its doom. Too much take, too little give, and no way nothing here could live. And I might as well be sleeping in a tomb, sleeping with a ghost here in my room. I used to think that you might want to have me stay around. I used to think that you and I might maybe settle down. I don't know how all that loving just turned into hate. But you left me in this haunted house and left me to my fate. There's a ghost in my room where there used to be a lover. I let our love like the others to its doom. Too much take, too little give, and no way nothing here could live. And I might as well be sleeping in a tomb, sleeping with a ghost here in my room. I used to be the man who thought you'd never go away, but it looks like I was wrong. Learn something new here every day. I guess I killed the happiness that used to fill these walls. Now I think I'm going crazy. Hear your footsteps down the hall. There's a ghost in my room where there used to be a lover. I let our love like the others to its doom. Too much take, too little give, no way nothing here could live. And I might as well be sleeping in a tomb, sleeping with a ghost. That's the thing I fear the most, sleeping with a ghost here in my room. Yeah.
Well, can we do one of your songs?
Yes, which one would you like to do first?
I don't feel like holding
I
you
don't feel like holding you tonight from Not Tonight. Okay, these songs are sadly based on real life.
I was hoping that was not the case.
Unfortunately, that whole record is pretty much straight out of the diary. Usually, I kind of mess with them and make it so people don't necessarily know. But that one I didn't bother. Yeah, it's right here.
I hope it's gotten better.
Oh yeah, considerably. Yeah. That's the only Not Tonight you're getting out of me. That's it. I'm never going back to living like that. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I don't feel like holding you tonight. You've been doing me wrong and you think it's alright. In a couple hours, them curtains will be holding back daylight. So I don't feel like holding you tonight. Stay over on your side of the bed. I got jealousy and anger in my head, and I might take the couch in the living room instead. You can stay over on your side of the bed. Don't like the way you hang around and folks are putting me down. that I'm some kind of clown. I don't feel like holding you tonight. You've been drinking with a guy that I don't like, and if you think I'm at my wits' end, then I say you're damn sure right. So I don't feel like holding you tonight. I don't feel like holding you tonight.
It's intermission time here at the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show is produced in collaboration with listener-supported 88.5 WFDD, public radio for the Piedmont.
We hope you're enjoying the show. When you come to visit us in beautiful downtown Elkin, make sure you stop by the shops at 150 East Market Street, where you'll find Dirty Joe's Coffee, the Smoothie Station, Gwynn and Market Mercantile, and the Barkery, home of Melissa's all-natural pet treats. The shops at 150 East Market Street, where you're sure to find something for everyone. Welcome back to the second half of our show with Sonny Miles and John Howie Jr. Remember, you can listen to and share all of our shows in podcast form through your favorite platform or on our website, marthabassettshow.com. 23-year-old Sonny Miles is known for his timeless sound, and the socially relevant themes in his songwriting make him one of the brightest spots on the Carolina music landscape. Here he is with his song, The Kids.
When you're running out of time as it circles in your mind, when you're deep within the lows and you're losing on the highs, when you care about the lies, when they're staying in the way, when you're stuck within the minds and you're losing your way, when you got the energy, babe, and it's not within the plans and it's just within the reach, and you're losing all demand, you see, that's where you'll find me, baby. That's where you'll find me, oh. They say the kids just ain't alright, and you practice how you feel. You don't care about the lies, you just care about the deals. You see, they say the kids just ain't alright. They say the kids just ain't alright. And if the kids ain't alright, we gon' show them tonight. I need a space to breathe, I can't think. I need my bass at ease, I won't sink. No confusion's running my time, so I pass the breeze throughout all my ink. They burn it down as far as we let. We got a clown that's bound for more dead, and I thought Donnie talked to Russia before it's too late. They murder sound, but they can't kill that spirit. We rat racing just to get by. We keep in pace with all these pastimes. The lines, they've been blurred and stick with these crimes. Robbing quick, so far from divine. And I've been lonely low for a minute. I got a feeling this gon' be fine. And if it's short or long for your sentence, the only prison here is your mind. And I can feel notion, I can feel shame. Can feel truthless, I can feel name. Can I go beyond what you know? Can I go beyond all the pain? See, I cannot find you, I cannot find you. Oh, and I cannot find you, baby, baby. And I cannot find you, baby. And then they say the kids just ain't alright. And we practice how we feel. And we don't care about these lies. And we don't care about your deals. You see, they say the kids just ain't alright. They say the kids just ain't alright. And if the kids ain't alright, we gon' show them good night. That's where you'll find me. And that's where you'll find me. that's where you'll find me, find me, find me. Oh, baby, baby.
Hey, Sonny.
Hello.
So I hear in your lyrics your passion for social activism, and I watched the video that you did for the Ramcat, and I know you raised some money for some organizations, and you spoke so eloquently. Would you like to share any of that?
Indeed. I think we've all been proposed with some choices. I think we're all starting to see the hypocrisy. Now, I think this year was just my all right, what are you going to do? Are you going to set aside time to really give a care about your community? Just in lieu of everything that was going on, especially from the summertime until now, just trying to stay aware, giving to farmers, just trying.
I think one of the good things that's come out of our COVID time is that we are all a little bit more clear on what's going on around us. So we've had to stop our busy lives and just, it's hard not to pay attention, and that's painful.
It's real. That's real. So it's like taking it all in stride, honestly. A lot of us in the Black community, we're very adamant about protecting Black women because they are very not protected. So yeah, just taking that time out to say names, raise awareness. Shout out, we're just now seeing justice for Breonna Taylor, and her family only got $12 million. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I say only, but still, it's not gonna. It's not really going to change the scenarios if these people who did it are still in action and still working. It's just taking that time just to be aware, shed some light.
Is that your advice to everyone?
Yes.
Pay attention.
Yes, just pay more attention. I think we can oftentimes get kind of swayed because there's so much to give to. Just start in your community. If you live in Winston or if you live in Greensboro or just Wilmington, anywhere, just get involved with your local community, get involved with the land, protect your resources. Obviously, we're not getting a lot of capital. A lot of us don't have jobs. So it's just protecting everybody that you can within your community. Yeah.
I loved that you were raising money for Black farmers.
Yes, that's the move.
That's awesome.
Just ownership of land and being able to do something with your property. I'd love to be a farmer, which that'd be hard, So support the people who are. I think everyone can do that. We all can do that.
Well, thank you for your strong and eloquent voice. You learned well in your communications degree.
Some of that media, man. Thank you.
So I'd like to sing a song that was written in 1953 by Arthur Hamilton. This is Cry Me a River.
Now you say you're lonely. You cried the long night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, won't you cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. Remember, I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian, told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river, cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you. I cried a river over you.
We are so happy to have Rex McGee in the house band tonight, but I wanted to take this opportunity to feature him on a song as well. So when I first met Rex, around 1999, I think, something like that, somewhere in that neighborhood, he had just released this really cool record called 24 Creations for Solo Banjo. Is that correct?
That is exactly what it was called.
Okay. And it was 24 songs in 24 keys.
And about 72 minutes of solo banjo music.
I actually listened to it a lot.
Yeah, it's great. Like if you're mowing the lawn and you want to listen to something, you know.
It's an amazing record, and I'm not going to even do it justice to try and talk about it, but it's very diverse. It's one instrument, no vocals, just the banjo, and the breadth of musical styles that you covered within that record was great.
I think that it was that time of life whenever I'm trying to maximize my male plumage using a banjo, and it was.
Are you going to share one of those tunes with us?
So I'm going to try one of these. Maybe not one of the too hard ones here. We'll see what I can get through this. Golly, I can't even remember which one this one is. I think this was the maybe number 22 in B, but I'm going to play it in C tonight, so here we go. Let me get that jig groove that I need for it here.
The Martha Bassett Show comes to you from the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1973 and then restored and reopened in 2018. While you can't catch our live show at the Reeves just yet, you can watch live-streamed concerts by the Reeves House Band, and the Martha Bassett Show will be finishing our 2020 season streaming to Facebook live from the Reeves Theater.
You got a great crew of musicians here with you. It sounds fantastic.
Well, next I want to do the most heartbreaking one of them all.
Right. I'm assuming...
She'll Lose My Heart.
She'll lose my heart, I'll lose my mind. Name of this next number. When you play these songs like at venues that aren't, country music or R&B, like places where they don't really know about music that deals with heartbreak and stuff, they're like, what are these songs that you're playing? Like, what are these song titles? Like, that doesn't make sense. What are you doing?
Drove up to that man's apartment at 6:15 last Sunday morning. Yes, I did. Little lot, and as I parked it, I saw my baby's car. I let the storm begin. No, I may be a fool, but I ain't blind. It was the last thing that I hoped that I would find. Where that she'll lose my heart forever, but I'll lose my mind. Sat out on the front porch a smoking. I was lighting one off of the other. Hit up the phone, you must be joking. He was calling me, should not have bothered. He said, man, now I really don't mean to be so unkind. But me and her, we're also in a bind. I said, for that she'll lose my heart forever. I'll lose my mind. Don't it make you think about what you got and what you live without, and the way some people leave it all behind. We didn't have to have that fight and drag ourselves from the highest heights. When did we begin to treat each other so unkind? I finally heard from her that evening. By then I drank my fill, thought it was all over. Can't let myself begin believing that everything's the same. Now I don't know her. She said, I know that you've been thinking we could leave it all behind, but finding daybreak in his arms was oh so fine. I said, for that you'll lose my heart forever, but I'll lose my
Thank you, John.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I asked John if we could end with this fun duet. You want to tell the folks about it?
Yeah, when this thing really got going, the pandemic, I sent this thing out on social media saying that for $10, if you donate $10 to all these charities that had come up that were helping out of work service industry people who were getting hit really hard. If you send $10, I'll cover whatever song you want. It got pretty weird, pretty quick, and there were some good ones. There was like ABBA, which was fun, and some things like that were really left field. But one was from Free to Be You and Me, the Rosie Greer song, It's All Right to Cry, which I had not heard since I was a little boy. If you're a certain age, like Roosevelt Greer is like Superman, he seems like the Incredible Hulk. So I loved Rosie Greer, so I recorded It's All Right to Cry from Free to Be You and Me, and I was astonished when Martha was like, let's do that one. I'm like, okay.
It hit me the same way.
So apologies to Rosie Greer and his beautiful voice, but you guys want to take the intro here? 2, 3, 4.
It's alright to cry, 'cause crying gets the sight out of you. And it's alright to cry, it might make you feel better.
Raindrops from your eyes, washing all the mad out of you. Raindrops from your eyes, it's gonna make you feel better.
It's alright to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, they change and change and change. Sad and grumpy,
Down in the dumpy,
sloppy, slappy,
happy, happy,
snuggly, ugly.
mean and ugly.
Change and change and change. It's alright to know your feelings come and feelings go. Well, it's alright to cry, it might make you feel better.
It's alright to cry. Crying gets the sad out of you. It's alright to cry. It might make you feel better.
It's alright to feel things, though the feelings may be strange. Feelings are such real things, they change and change and change. It's alright to cry, 'cause crying gets the sad out of you. It's alright to cry, it might make you feel better. It might make you feel better. It might make you feel better.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, John Howie Jr. Thank you, Sonny Miles. See you next time.
That's our show for today, folks. Thanks to all the musicians for sharing your music. This show was produced by Pat Lawrence with assistance from the Reeves Theater. Our background music today was provided by Russell Kelly.
And as always, a special thanks to our home, the historic Reeves Theater and Cafe in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. You can follow the entire Reeves Theater calendar at reevestheater.com and also on Facebook. The band tonight was Russell Kelly on guitar, Rex McGee on fiddle and banjo, and me, Pat Lawrence, on bass. The technical staff included Jeff Irving and Doug Williams running sound, Ben Singer and Daniel Fox Johnston handled our video, and Nick Bassett managed the house. A special thanks also goes out to the V4 production group for their generous technical support to our 2020 streaming series.
Thanks for listening to our show. Remember, you can follow the entire schedule, listen to our past radio shows, and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Until next week, take good care of yourselves and each other.